So, Marina can I say Marina to you?
Marina Abramovic, okay. I would prefer.
Okay,
Thank
Marina Abramovic, you do performance art. I watched a lot of performances of you because you can see it in the internet also, and I was very, very impressed because you go to the edge, you go through pain, and you go through extreme situations.
I think pain is something that shows you that you are alive. And it hurts, and I don't feel like stopping. I think if you're not afraid anymore, you can stop this shit. First of all, what is an edge? What is an edge? You know, an edge is something that is like a border. Like our mind has borders, our body has borders. I cannot be taller than I am like this, you know. But the edges that I'm working with myself, with my inner self especially, and my outer self also, I take it with me in the performance. It's like I want to expand, I want to evolve, and I want to, you know, if there is an edge, I want to go over it and I want to go further. This is what performance art for me is about.
Yes, but are you not afraid?
I mean, of course. Like especially when I was in, you know, when I was young and after I started like with the performative stuff in the late 60s, I was a lot afraid. I think if you're not afraid anymore, you can stop this shit.
When you say pain keeps you alive or lets you feel alive,
exactly, yeah.
Does it? Yeah. Can you tell me more about this? Because for me, I never hurt myself because it hurts, you know.
You know, pain is something, as I said, it makes you feel alive. It shows you I have a body and I can feel myself. I can, you know, I can pull here and it hurts and I don't feel like stopping because it shows me it is good, you know. And also these physical things that you can see here, it's also about practice.
But you have a lot of scars.
No, these are not scars.
No.
I can show you, like when I was very young, I was in Yugoslavia, you know, times were hard and I was like my parents, they were like partisans.
This is a knife, you should be careful.
No, this is okay, this is my daily knife, you know. I always have it with me. I was living only with men, you know, it were rough times, you know, it was, and what you start
doing. But you don't have to
like,
do it,
no, it's okay, I'm really like, you know, like I'm really fast at this also, like, you know, it's something that I do every day, it's like this.
Jeez. This is Marina Abramovic doing her thing.
This is the concentration that you need in life. You want to try?
No, thank you. So, this was very exciting now, and I would like to ask you about your ex-husband Ulay.
That's not a problem.
It's not a problem. Because I saw you did a lot of. Is it okay if I ask you about it?
It's totally okay. You know, he's part of my life, and yeah.
Okay.
You know, this is still a very. You know, no, I'm very professional actually. This is why I don't have a problem talking about this. You know, like no. Ulay and me, we were living together like 12 years in a bus. It was like a transporter. We were living there, we were traveling, we were visiting like alien tribes somewhere in the universe, and we took these lessons and we were soaking the energy from the space into our hearts, and to not lock it up in there, we were sharing. There are different ways of sharing. I mean, Ulay and me, we were a lot of working on the topic of relationships, as we had one together. So like when you spend so much time, and we were always like trying to switch, like it was not about who is the more mighty person, and who is like, it's also not about a feministic position in the first place. I mean, you can interpret whatever you want, but it was important to just show that we are humans, and that it is possible to extend the own consciousness together.
And he also was on your very latest performance, the artist is present, where Miss Marina Abramovic was sitting in the museum for how many days? It was, I think,
3 months.
3 months, and was sitting there, being present, and the people came and sit in front of Marina Abramovic and just looking at each other. And Ulay showed up, and when I saw this film, I was so touched by the scene, because I thought, wow, this must be so emotional also, to see the love of your life sitting there, being there, looking at you.
It is true, like I get these questions a lot, like, of course this was like, I think, this is why it is worth watching the movie actually, because we were really like, I like when I was sitting I had this table in front of me and there was a chair, and like people could just come and buy expensive, and we're not talking about money, but people are coming and can sit next to me, and I always get like into myself, and then I open up and I watch who's sitting there, and then suddenly one day Ulay come, and it was the moment where we could, after our very dramatic breakup, it was important to have like this moment to say, okay, now the book is closed, now everything is in a circle. This is what happened in MoMA, Museum of Modern Art.
Yes, I get very emotional about it. And I am very interested about the performance you did when you hit each other.
Hitting, I see it.
Also, again, is pain, but I thought about trying it out.
Good. And the first person who feels like hitting.
Yes. Good. It's crazy. It's crazy.
You know what we learned?
Yes. I know.
It's about the bigger thing than just.
Yeah. I'm sorry, I have to laugh. I'm so excited.
No, it's okay. We don't have to talk about it. We have time.
I think maybe it's enough.
You always have to have the last word, do you?
No! If I reflect right after this experience, I think I'm done. I think. But I feel a big release.
Just referring to your question about me and Ulay, maybe you now have a tiny little idea of how intense this time was.
Yes.
It was really intense.
But it's warm.
Yes.
And I feel like it. Yes, it hurt in the moment. It hurt, but then it gets warm, and I feel connected to myself and also to you, because I trusted you out also somehow. I feel very calm now, warm. It's amazing. I understand now.
This is life, this is the circulation of energies inside yourself, and now in between the two of us.
But it just hurts for a second, and then it gets warm. It's crazy. I could cry. I really overwhelmed.
And when you were talking about fear before, I mean, maybe you had a little fear before we started,
yes,
right?
I have to be honest, I was really afraid.
So now, what is the lesson you learned? You have overcome your fear, and next time, I mean, it can also help in daily life if there is a robbery happening and someone is holding maybe a knife on you,
Yes,
I like knives, and maybe you can just slap him next time.
Wow. Or I say, yes, help me, I'm not afraid.
Exactly.
I'm not afraid to die, maybe. Wow.
Maybe this is also something that can help in the love business,
Yes.
Help me, I'm not afraid.
Yes.
But this is a different topic. This is what you can, it's individual.
Can we have a glass of water, please?
Oh, of course, like.
But I saw a performance of you when you drink the water. So can you?
I mean, actually, this is something that is like my daily practice. Like here you have. But do you have your period right now?
No.
Okay, but it doesn't matter because these healing stones are like really good for women, and if you would have had your period pain, then it would definitely help you.
Yes.
But in general, this will give you some energy. I will show you. I will prepare like 2 glasses of water. This is the glass of water. And normally we just drink it, we know our body needs water, we feel thirsty, but right now it is not about that. It's about to drink the water. It's like, okay, I will show you. I have this in my hand and I will hold it and I will see. Like, this is also a kind of worshipping of this natural fluid that's it's existent. I'm not an existentialist person, but in some sense this is important. Like, I hold it in my hand and I feel the coldness of the glass, and then I breathe. I take it slowly, very slowly, like I put it next to my lip, So I feel it is cold. When my breath goes into the glass, it comes out as a reflection of the surface of the water. So all these energy spots circulating inside of the glass are now mixing with the outcome of my nose, of my breath, and it goes back again when I breathe in. Still feeling the coldness of the water. So, when you feel ready after a time, you do the first sip. You saw what I do? I kept the water inside my mouth, like for a certain time. Like I let it flow around my tongue, let it touch every single tooth. I think of all my teeth when I'm doing this. Like, they're white.
Yeah, very white,
And,
I see.
Then you drink the next thing. And you can go on with this. And you can take half an hour until your glass is finished. And then you will be closer to yourself. So what I wanted to tell you with this is it's not a big deal, It's just about being in the moment. You drink the water and nothing else,
Can I try?
So now you got the idea, right? I just gave you a short introduction.
Yes.
And now it is your turn.
Yes. Yeah, it's interesting because water is not smelling. It has no smell.
It has some smell, but
Yes.
just our human noses are not able to sense it,
It's funny. You are have higher consciousness, I think.
Yes,
because
I know. This was hard work,
So. And can I drink it now?
You can start to drink. Just take your time, sip by sip.
The water, I feel the water going into my body, but from here I don't know where it goes. I feel I feel it here, and then it gets warm, and then I don't know where it goes. Does it go here, or because also how does the water get into my brain? It's crazy. I think
the water, if you become one with it and you let it into your body, then it's like the water is everywhere,
Yes.
It is everywhere.
So about this place, please, can you tell me what is this place about, and what was your idea about the Marina Abramovic incident?
Professor, during my lifetime, I become a very I cannot reject to say that I gained a lot of wisdom.
Wisdom.
And when you become a very wise person and you feel like, why not sharing, why not sharing it with others? This is what the MIA is about.
What is your philosophy or your idea about this institute? Why do you invite so many people to learn here? What do the people learn here from you? Do they learn from you?
They learn from me, definitely, yes, because this whole concept in here, we have like very specific stations on a path that leads you to finding friendship with your conscience. Like, we have a body and we have a soul, and if we are able to connect all of this, then we can become the person that we truly are, I can show you something else. I have, when I built this, I built an architectural model first. This is the crystal room.
Wow.
Look at this.
It's nice.
Like, Professor, right now we have to improvise, like, imagine. And this is you.
Okay. It's okay.
Very nice, very nice. Does it feel good?
Yes, I think I...
Say it in my hands?
Yes, I feel... Yes, I do.
Alright. So now, I will take Professor Anna Masala now into the crystal room, so it works like this. You enter in here, like, you come in here and you have to step over big stones. It's like the challenges of daily life that you always have to do. You walk up and it will be hard. You will feel pain. It will be exhausting. But you will go on. You will climb this crystal mountain, which is like full of good energy that I projected from my inner self in all these stones, so that you can walk over there.
And you put your energy in each and every stone inside?
I put it in each and every stone.
Oh, so
every day I go there and I take them, and I also sometimes rub my vagina on them.
Oh.
It's just, like you have to give them the feeling,
yes.
And the feeling comes back to you in the end. This is what you get. So now you're inside here and you walk around, and at some point when you've walked over all these cold, energetic stones, sometimes they're warm even. In the end of the room there will be a big spot. It's just space, and then suddenly you're gonna meet your soul. Oh. And your soul will drop onto your body, and then you will just float in the nothing. You will think it is nothing, because the magnetic field, you are then so loaded of all this, that you will just, you will be able to sleep flying. But you're not flying, you're held. You're held by the imaginary, energetic hand of Marina Abramovic.
Yes, I know.
This is what happens.
Wow.
And then you just stay and be in the moment. And there's also another thing.
Yes.
Like, can you give me the rice, please? We don't have rice here today, but also a very important lesson is like
the counting the rice.
Exactly. Normally you would put a big bowl of rice and you would like put it on the table, and this is like the second lesson in the Abramovic program. You will count each and every single piece of rice one by one.
Wow.
Let's, if you have this big 5 kilo thing of rice, and this is also something.
It's a lot of time.
Yeah, it's about you need to be balanced, and if you know that you won't do anything else right now except of counting this, it's also good for the concentration in the end. So
could we count?
We have to improvise a little bit, but of course, I have a lot of things, and we don't have any rice, but you can also count clothes.
Yes.
Here are like
True,
my.
true,
This is I did not clean up so well today, but always there is something for the good.
And before we start counting all of the clothes, I would like to say, like, make a little goodbye saying, and I would like to say thank you for watching, because it will take a lot of time to count this now, and I don't think you want to watch it. You should maybe do it yourself, maybe with rice, but we do it now with clothes. Of Marina Abramovic. So Marina Abramovic, I would like to thank you so much for all of this experience in your institute, and it's a pleasure and honor to be here.
It was my pleasure also.
Yes,
Professor.
thank you very much.
Thank you very well.
And yes, I would like to say thank you for watching. Try out yourself. I have to say, try out yourself. Don't only sit in front of the computer watching. Yes, and
She is very right. She is very right. Yeah.
And maybe we start counting from the very beginning
All right.
of all these clothes.
I also wanted to say something.
Yes, please.
Thank you for like giving me the chance to talk to this great woman. May I ask you what gender are you actually?
I'm a gender.
You're a gender.
Yes.
This is really nice.
Yes.
So now we will start.
Yeah.
We don't have too much time to lose. So we know the breathing.
Yeah.
And then we start. One. Really nice, really nice.
Two. Three. Four. Should I put it together, the two socks?
No.
Yes, okay.
It's okay. Oh, you can fold this one, please.
Okay, it's five. Five, I think it was. Okay, 5. I should not forget the number.
And you should also try to really stay in the moment.
Okay, I am in the
But
moment.
still do it properly,
Okay, so should I do it again?
It's okay. It's okay.
Okay. 6.
745. Stay in the moment. Hold it properly. Yes. You have a lot of clothes. 746. 46. Can you go a little faster, please? I have to keep on the right hand. And so 747. 748.
Miss Abramovic, what is happening?
I have a cold, I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, I see. I'm sweating. Oh,